Hi, I'm Dorian Benquoyle with Teaming Media on behalf of the IAB. We're at the Networks and Exchanges Conference, and I'm here with Michael Rubenstein, who is the president of AppNexus. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Tell me a bit about yourself and AppNexus, what you do.
Well, AppNexus is a real-time ad platform. What does that mean? We're a unique company in the ad technology and advertising space because we are solely focused on being a provider of technology infrastructure for advertising companies, meaning real-time bidding infrastructure. We've built this ad platform that companies can build a variety of other technology and a variety of business models on top of. So a lot of the companies here today, including ad exchanges, DSPs, SSPs, ad networks, trading desks, are built on top of AppNexus technology. We're not a media business. We don't sell advertising to their clients. We sell technology to them and help them become more effective buyers and sellers of digital advertising.
Do you sell the data as well?
No.
So just the technology?
Yep, technology platform company.
And what are you taking away from the conference?
Well, I think one of the key takeaways is that a few years ago, auction-based advertising for graphical ads was really small. It was a really small part of the way people bought and sold ads. And I think the clear takeaway from this conference is that it's coming into its own. People talking about real-time advertising and real-time bidding becoming a core part of what they do. Some of the agencies and agency holding companies talking about moving hundreds of millions of dollars in ad spend into auction-based buying. And I think it's a really great sign for the industry and a great sign for companies like ours.
Have you seen any marketers coming to AppNexus to buy your solutions? And if you have, what's that amounted to? If you haven't, what do you just think about the trend in general, about marketers themselves saying, you know what, media buyers aren't sophisticated enough for us. We have to get into the equation. We want to own our data. We want to collect our data. We want to control our data. Maybe they even want to do some of their own ad serving.
Well, the first ever real-time ad purchased on the internet was purchased by eBay, an advertiser, using AppNexus on Fox Interactive.
So eBay bought it itself?
They bought it using our technology
Right, but
platform.
they didn't go through a media buyer? Or,
correct.
Okay.
And still today, companies who are direct marketers or advertisers who want to build trading desks internal to their companies will come to companies like AppNexus to license technology or to provide infrastructure that can accelerate their speed to market to do so. And so I think clearly for the most sophisticated marketers out there, especially those that are in possession of a lot of data, proprietary data that they generate from their own sites, I think there's a very compelling value proposition there. And I do think that that's also another area that we'll see a lot of interesting developments this year.
Like what?
Is marketers, advertisers developing and rolling out their own trading desk offerings that, as you mentioned, will basically bypass the media buyer.
So I see two things happening there. I see that the media buyers could get squeezed, not go away because they still have a value to offer, but at least incrementally getting lessened. And I could see pressure on publishers as well because we can see a time when marketers begin to offer their own inventory. E-Trade advertising on Expedia, or Expedia advertising on Budweiser, or so. I see a squeezer. Do you agree? Or you think I'm going in the wrong direction there?
Well, in isolated instances, I think that that may happen. But overall, I think the agencies are still in a fantastic place. The more diverse the landscape becomes, the more complex it becomes, the more the value of an agent or intermediary becomes as well. And so, yeah, there may be certain marketers who decide to take this business in-house in the same way they did with search when that became an important channel for them. But obviously agencies don't manage search on behalf of every advertiser out there, and yet they continue to manage it for a lot. And their businesses have continued to grow and expand globally, and digital continues to account for a larger and larger percentage of their overall revenues. So it's possible that there will be incidents or instances of particular advertisers, but overall, I think the agencies are very well placed.
In the little bit of time we have left, anything else you see coming down the pike that you can predict the future?
Well, I'm not much of a crystal ball type, but I do believe that one thing that's been demonstrated over the last few years, without question, is that there is a real place for the auction-based model, the real-time model, in display advertising. And in fact, I think that will extend to, and we've already seen it in search, I think that extends to all digital media. And if all media is digital in the long run, then this is clearly the beginning of a really, really important multi-decade trend that will change the way people think about buying and selling media.
So someday we have a New York Ad Exchange, which is similar to what is today the New York Stock Exchange?
Well, some might argue we already have that, but I think that clearly if you see the activities of buyers and sellers of advertising today and the way they leverage programmatic techniques and technology platforms, analytics, optimization, algorithms, and things of that nature. I mean, the conversation has changed, and the world of advertising, I think, has changed forever.
Michael, thank you.
Thank you.